Why did I choose the Kurious? I was looking for a place, that I can have my edit suite, but that I can also be around creative, like-minded people. How did the Kurious help my career? Coming to Sheffield is a great opportunity for me to meet other people in the film industry. There seems to be a good base here, and so far I've made some great contacts. I love working at the Kurious. Every day that I come in, it really vibes me up. It's just an amazing energy and a beautiful place to work at. What's special about the Kurious? I'd definitely say the people. Just lovely, down to earth people that are also like-minded. I think it's wonderful. I think I'm gonna have to say Gorilla. Probably the island, because I'd love to just live somewhere far away, remote, and near a beautiful beach. I would say butternut squash for me.
I chose the Kurious because I kind of helped to build it with my colleague Hugh, so we are kind of part of this whole thing. We are building it together with the people at the Kurious, and that's why we're here. Well, the Kurious has helped my career by providing us and Sheffield with professional studios, with a space to work, and with a lot of resources that otherwise we wouldn't have gotten. I find working here great. I love it in our office. I love the people here. We collaborate. We're all friends. It's a great environment. What makes the Kurious special is that it's the best space to work as a creative in Sheffield, I would say, in the north, and the people. Well, depends on the lamppost, so I'm going to say like a whale. Yeah, it's a big lamppost. Caricatona. Do I have to explain why? Because I would like to. Yeah. If I had to live in a movie, I would pick a really a film called Amanece que no es poco. It's a film from Spain that is very rural and very nice and very funny. It's an absurdist comedy, surrealist comedy, but the town is very beautiful and everything is great there. If all vegetables entered into a competition, I think that pumpkins would win just for the sheer size.
So I chose the Kurious because freelancing in Sheffield, it was just a really great community of people, community of freelancers, and there's just so much going on here. So it was kind of a natural step really to end up working here and end up being a freelancer here. I think just networking opportunities, a lot of learning, a lot of people from different disciplines doing lots of different things, and I think it's so important to learn from other people no matter what you're doing, even if they're doing a completely different profession to you. I think in the creative industries you've got a lot to learn from each other, and I think the Kurious is so key in that because there's always people coming through the door with different projects, different ideas, different backgrounds, and it's just a really fun melting pot of just creative ambition, really. So working here, I really enjoy working here. I think it's just every day is something different. Every day is there's something random happening, some interesting projects going on in one of the rooms. There's just, you know, a lot of great banter in the co-working space. It's just a lovely space to be in and a lovely set of people to work with every day. I think the Kurious is so special because it is such a, I think because there's such an emphasis on the community aspect, the idea that it's, you know, it's not necessarily a top-down business where every single person in the room is employed. It's like a bunch of freelancers, you know, some people are employed, some people are co-workers, some people are resident, kind of have office spaces as a resident. But it's just this kind of sense of everyone's on the same level, everyone's on the same playing field, and it's just a really nice community to be in because of that, I'd say. I think the biggest animal that could cling to a lamppost is probably, oh come on, I mean like, could a bear, I think a bear could do a good job at clinging to, like a really big, you know, I'm going to say a polar bear. I think a polar bear is probably the biggest by weight that could probably give it a best shot. Right, I think it could do it. The Matrix, because you'd have 90 sunglasses and be in slow motion like all the time, and like that I just couldn't want any more in life, you know? So yeah, I'd pick the Matrix. If all the vegetables were entered into a wrestling competition, what would win? Don't know, maybe a really massive turnip. I feel like a turnip could take them on, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Why did I choose the Kurious? Out of all the places in Sheffield, it was one of the ones that seemed to fit in with what I do. Lots of shared office space, but not that many creatives around in Sheffield. The Kurious has helped my career quite a lot recently over the last year since I've been here, because the footfall of interesting characters to come through the door, producers, directors, anyone that might need VFX work has just gone up considerably in comparison to working from home. What makes the Kurious special? The people here are the best people I've worked with for a long time. Good mix of talented people as well as good friends as well. And I would say as far as family. Biggest animal that I could put on a lamppost? Probably a giraffe, because it could wrap its neck around it as well. If I had to live in a movie, it would definitely be Blade Runner, the original Blade Runner, because that would just be a beauty to someone that works in VFX like myself. I would say a marrow would probably be able to throw its weight around better than any other vegetable.